Hey everybody, it's Justin Givens here, and I've got an awesome little tips and tricks on how to set up a great way to organize and in keep yourself sane, basically, when you've got a lot of different offers on your website. So maybe you've got downloads, you've got like guides or call to actions around specific offers, so like a Google Ads audit or a how to integrate a specific platform or HubSpot tips and tricks or how to clean up, like basically offers that you're giving people to generate inbound leads. Now, in HubSpot, there's a lot of different ways you can set this up, but one way that I have learned that makes it a very simple to set up is setting up a custom property called last offer downloaded, putting in all the offers, and then on the form themselves, hiding that field so they're not seeing that on the front end from your end users, but then you can create marketing lists and then automations off of that. And so today, I want to dive in on how to set that up, how easy it can be for you, and how you can keep yourself organized. This also plays very well into lead scoring, because then you can use an automation that says every time this property is known, increase the lead scoring as well. You can do a general workflow automation to send, like maybe to Slack, so your team knows that, hey, a new offer came in, or maybe to a specific person on the team. You could do routing based on the offer they downloaded, instead of creating a crazy glorified workflow that's got, I've got this form, I need to check to see if this form, you can internally set it up to where everybody adds this one hidden field to any of the offers, set what offer it is, and then everything flows correctly and it keeps it very streamlined. Then you can do reporting on it as well, as how many offers are being downloaded every week, every month. So then you can see what's working well, what's not working well. Again, that is an awesome feedback, or an awesome byproduct, is what you want to go to, is the reporting side, to see what offers are doing well. So this is how we're gonna do that. So I want to dive into HubSpot, show you how to create this custom property, show you how to update your forms to include this new custom property, and then how you can create the list off of that. Then I'm going to let you have fun on the creativity side. Let me know if you have any questions on how to do the workflows, what kind of comments you need there in the comment section, that is, and then we'll go from there. So let's switch over to HubSpot. All right, so I'm in my portal. I'm going to click the settings icon, and the first thing I'm going to do is go down to properties underneath data management. Now, I want to be on the contact property, okay? And then what I'm going to do is create a new product, or a new property, and I'm going to put it underneath conversion information because I like to put it there. Last offer downloaded, okay? And this is going to be, this is a list of all the offers. Marketing playbook. So then boom, important here, we don't want to do this as a free text field, because then that means anybody who adds it to the form could type something unique, or even down the road you forget and you spell it differently, or those kind of things. We want to control the input and output with that. So we're going to do a drop down select. Now I've got some values already set up here, so I'm going to say load, paste in my own, boom. Now what we're going to see is my 4 offers that I've mocked up here. So a click cease, a HubSpot integration, a Google Ads audit, a inbound marketing strategy guide, and then a HubSpot tips and tricks guide, just to offer as free downloads. Now, I like to keep myself sane, so I'm gonna go ahead and sort this, because again, this is not gonna be visible ever to the end customer. This is all internal, okay? With that, you can see the little mock-up here. This is what it looked like. That's perfect. Now, I'm going to say yes, next, and then I'm going to say yes, I want to show this in forms. I know that might sound confusing, but you're not actually showing it to the end user. I'm going to click create. With that, now we've got our property created. It's got those offers in there. Now we're going to go back to the forms. So in marketing, lead capture, find your offer forms. Now I like to create mine with a naming convention of like offer, those kind of things, so then I can instantly see what's going on. So we're going to dive into the forms on this side, and you can see here I got it nice and neat and organized. I'm going to click on edit. So the first one I'm editing is the inbound marketing offer. You can see my form is very basic, just grabbing your names. Again, our landing pages for these are very straightforward and simple. But I'm going to look for this last offer downloaded. I'm going to drag it anywhere. It doesn't matter where you put it. If you want to keep yourself nice and sane, put it at the bottom. And the key is right here. Make this field hidden. All right. And then that's step one. Then we want to select which offer it is. Now the end user won't see it, and it's going to set the last offer downloaded as inbound marketing for that custom property in that user's record. If we looked at this, you can see the styling shows that it's there. I didn't mark it as hidden. I failed. But now if you click style, boom, the form looks exactly the same. No one sees the difference on the front end. Update. Now I'm going to repeat this for one other form, and I want to show you. So I'm going to go back to my all forms, and then I'm going to do the ClickCease one just for the fun of it. I'm going to type up here, last offer downloaded. I'm going to drag that over. I'm going to turn on hidden fields this first time, and then I'm going to come down here and say, this is my ClickCease offer. Boom, it's hidden. Maybe do a quick visual check just to make sure everything looks good. Click update and publish. Now I got my forms updated. So now the contacts are going to start flowing with that information. Now, on the flip side, let's create some lists. A lot of times you want to know anybody who has downloaded an offer. So let's create that list. Anyone who's downloaded an offer. There we go. And we're going to call it an active list because this is going to be a living list that's just going to keep updating and changing. The filter, we're going to do a contact property, and then we're going to do last offer. Boom. And we're going to just say is known. This is all we need to do. And this will update and have that list there. Boom. There it is. Anyone who's downloaded an offer. Now you could create workflow off of that list. You could have that as a sales rep that calls that list every week to make sure everybody's getting. The other thing you might want to do is say ClickCease guide. All right, so I'm going to create another list, another active list for ClickCease for this specific offer that I have out there. So all I'm going to do is same thing, contact property, last offer downloaded. And what we're going to say is not any of. And the reason why you don't do any of, you want to focus on ones that have ever downloaded the ClickCease guide, not just the last one. Because if you chose this one and said ClickCease, the moment they download another offer or you send them another landing page to complete another offer and it replaces ClickCease, because that's how it's going to work, that user would be pulled out of this list. And that's not really good. What you want to know is, has it ever been any of, which means as the property changes over time, HubSpot keeps track of that because you can click on the details. Now you can see as an ongoing case who has ever downloaded the ClickCease, because then if you come back with an offer later, or maybe you come up with an updated version, you could resend to them. You could then engage them more specifically because they have downloaded the ClickCease guide. Now, those are the two lists that are created. That now gives you the ability to create a follow-up structure. All right. And the way that I would recommend doing that is you create a follow-up like, hey, did you get the guide? Check it out. That's awesome. I'm going to be reaching out just to make sure you got all your questions answered about, and you can talk specifically to that guide or that offer. On the flip side, let's say that workflow runs for 10 days. You could create a workflow off of this active list that starts 15 days later, because all your automated follow-ups start 15 days later, and put them in an ongoing nurturing campaign to get them to perform other actions. This setup is very simple and straightforward. It's a lot of fun, and it keeps your team organized. Instead of creating in my case, four different download offer custom properties, I have one custom property that handles all of the offers. The team now knows to add this hidden field, and then everything can be organized. So I have one workflow on our side that sends a Slack notification saying what offer they downloaded. That's it. It's awesome. It's easy. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I love helping you here, folks. So I'm here at your will. And if you're not part of the Huntsville Hug group on HubSpot events, you need to join. We do open office hours to answer these kind of questions and help you with your HubSpot each and every day. With that, this is Justin again from Image in a Box signing off. Have an awesome, blessed day.